Dragons and DragBat could be really hard to master sometimes in Clash of Clans, especially at Town Hall 12 and Town Hall 13. So today we're going to teach you guys how to suck less with Dragons at Town Hall 12. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo and we're back with another video for the Don't Suck series, which is basically teaching you a strategy, teaching you how to use it more effectively and efficiently so that you can pull in 3 stars in war, be the victor, be the best in your clan with the strategy that we're focusing on today. And today I'm over here in Divine Justice with AC3. I actually had him on the channel in a pro tip video featuring this exact strategy and why he's seeing so much success with it, breaking it down, but we're taking another look at it today. A bunch of attacks for you to check out and a bunch of 6-packs in war for him as well. So before we get into these attacks though, guys, remember, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell for daily Clash of Clans videos. And remember, my live stream schedule is out. You can see it right here. I want you guys to come on through. So if we take a look at the composition, we have 11 dragons, 9 balloons, and an ice golem. The purpose of that ice golem is going to be to tank for those bats as they go in on a certain portion of the base. This can be used in some attacks, but doesn't have to be. Every single time, AC3 is going to come in with the queen on one side, the king on the other, the dragons and the balloons right up the center of the base, raging them in and using the Grand Warden's ability usually pretty quickly in the attack. Notice it was used towards the beginning of the attack rather than towards the tail end, making sure that those balloons actually can stay alive, but also making sure that the Giga Bomb from the Town Hall doesn't take down any of those balloons or dragons. Now we have the Bat Bomb coming in with the Rage, the Freeze, and all the Bat spells on the Inferno Tower, taking out everything surrounding as well. We missed it, but the Ice Golem drop did come in. My editor, he's going to be able to pop it up here so you guys could see it on replay. That was a clutch moment because it distracted the defenses that would hurt those bats and allowed the bat to take out a whole bunch of defenses. Look at the number of dragons and balloons left in this attack. Now, I'm using this same exact strategy for a few days now in Legends League as a Town Hall 13, a new Town Hall 13. I've actually posted on the channel about that, and it's doing so good for me at Town Hall 13 as well. So this is definitely one of those strategies that you can use at Town Hall 12 or Town Hall 13, and to be honest, guys, it could probably work at Town Hall 11. Now we have another example of this attack coming in right here, and if you notice, the bases being attacked are pretty much max level Town Hall 12 bases being attacked by a max level Town Hall 12, so it's not like he's attacking weak bases. And he came in from the same direction, queen on the outside, king on the outside. We have the dragons, the balloons, the Grand Warden, all going right up the gut into the base. And the dragons are about to awaken that Town Hall. Nice drop of the Rage spell there on the Town Hall. You got to get those dragons waking up the Town Hall before you get the balloons to attack it. So it has to be a defense or else the balloons will just float on by. Grand Warden's ability was used at a clutch moment, and let's see where the bat spells are going in. Notice the Stone Slammer comes in from one side of the base, and then usually the bat spell is going to come in a different area, and here it goes. Freeze, Rage, Bats, all going in, taking out that compartment. Defenses that could give the dragons a hard time on the tail end of the attack. The Inferno Towers, you got to take them out. The air defenses, take them out. You're going to be in good shape. We got the balloons and the dragons right now on the core of the base, trying to take out that Eagle Artillery. And the bats, they almost got it done with those Wizard Towers. But remember, Wizard Towers are a bat's worst enemy. It really makes it difficult when a base is completely filled with Wizard Towers. As long as you have the freezes though, an Ice Golem if you need it, which if you notice, this attack didn't have an Ice Golem. It's because there was no exterior splash damage defense that would have needed the golem for tanking. Now, if you guys didn't notice, this whole video is about AC3. Every single attack in this video is featuring his attacks, and I believe this was in CWL, all of these attacks, but it doesn't matter. The bases are pretty good. This base here, the wall is a little bit low, but this is a dragon attack. What does wall even matter? The heroes are going to be going on the outsides of the walls, so it really doesn't matter whatsoever. Grand Warden's Eternal Tome ability being used early there as everything's on top of the Town Hall. Giga Bomb hurts nothing. Stone Slammer coming in from the outside of the base, getting rid of one of those Wizard Towers right off the bat. I see 2 more Wizard Towers left in this base, and those are what we need to watch out for with the bat spells. as well as the multi-target Infernos. We have the bats coming here, taking out one of those wizard towers. Notice the Inferno towers are distracted by the balloons and the dragons, so the bats should be able to pass through those. And now the wizard tower is also distracted by the balloons and the dragons, although AC3 still decides to drop the freeze on it just to be sure. The enemy queen, though, she's quite the nuisance. She is shooting down everything we have. So what we really need are for the dragons to get on top of that queen, take her out of commission, and then all we have to deal with are 2 archer towers left. And I believe this was in CWL, and I think that AC3 tripled in every single day of CWL with this strategy. He's clearly a master of DragBat at Town Hall 12, and is a great example of, or giving us great examples of what we can do in our wars, or even when you're trophy pushing, because that's actually where I'm using this strategy. To pull in those 3 stars, to pull in the 40 cups if you're trophy pushing, it's a really good strategy, and it's good against a lot of different base designs as well. Base is being cleaned up right here in double time. Another beautiful one out of AC3 coming from Divine Justice. Man, that is a sweet attack. So back in the day, I was a big player of both Halo and of Gears of War. I have my little characters here on my desk just to kind of remind me of the days where I was big into these games. My first question to you is, which game did you prefer? We're talking about shooters, Gears of War or Halo. I was particularly into Halo 3 and Gears of War 1. And also, another question on top of that, which one of these games brought me back to gaming? Because before one of these games came out, I did not game. Which one brought me back? You can let me know your answer to that in the comments below. Call it trivia, if you will, inside of an Echo video. We do it all right here, guys. Another Town Hall 12 AC3 from Divine Justice. I keep saying it. ACE from Divine Justice, or AC3, I should say. We got the king up top this time, the queen down in the western side of the base, dragon spread, balloon spread. He likes to do the double finger drop of those balloons so that they're not clumped up. Balloons clumped up, I mean, they do so much damage with a balloon drop that you don't really need tons of them on top of each other, because they are just dropping on defenses that would have already gone down. So you can spread those balloons out a little bit more. Plus, it makes it a little bit easier to get through the Eagle Artillery if it's raining down. Doesn't hit all of them. Now, the Eternal Tome ability was used already by that Grand Warden. Stone Slammer coming in as well. And now we have the bats coming in from down south, all covered up by the troop composition. But the freeze spell, no, there was actually no freeze spell used there. It was all the rage spell. The queen is not going to be able to handle that many bats. The wizard tower has been frozen, and the bats will pass through the rest of the base really nicely. I believe they're even going to get that wizard tower, because the wizard tower is distracting by the balloons. Actually, the bats don't get it. The balloons take it down, but I don't know, guys. I'm seeing complete domination with this strategy, which tells me that dragons are very strong. And now, comparing this to Town Hall 13, at Town Hall 13, we just got another level to dragons, and we got another level to the balloons, which makes this attack even stronger. But not only that, 5 more levels to the king and queen, we got 10 more levels to the Grand Warden, and we got the Royal Champion, a brand new troop. So I'm telling you guys, this attack strategy is super strong, and if I were a better attacker, I'd be pulling in more 3 stars in Legends League, but I'm a mediocre attacker, so I get a few every day. But even for that, I'm telling you, it's a good strategy, worth trying, definitely in friendly challenges first. And I believe this may be our final example. I could be wrong, I'm not 100% sure, but we have our queen coming in. First attack that's done from the bottom portion of the base, from the southeastern side of the base. King on one, queen on the other, dragons. Part of the reason I love this attack is it's pretty standard how it's done from attack to attack. Notice it's always going directly into the town hall. The town hall is never really kept for last, and this town hall is the Giga Tesla and the Tesla farm behind it. So a lot of power going through it. But with the Grand Warden's Eternal Tome ability and a rage spell, able to push through the heart of the base, because really, on this attack or on this base, the heart was that town hall compartment. 5 Teslas and the Giga Tesla and the Giga Bomb, but the Warden popped through. The bat spell, freeze spell, rage spell just tore up everything in the southwestern side of the base. The Stone Slammer just going down. Only a few defenses are left in this base that can hurt us. A wizard tower, an air defense. And, well, the cannon's going to do nothing. The eagle is finally going down. Remember, once you get your balloons or a dragon on top of the eagle, as long as there's no surrounding defenses, the eagle will go down because it can't target something that's directly on top of it. So, yeah, just don't forget about that. It's kind of important, I guess. Now, we talked about practicing the strategy. Always make sure that when you are doing new strategies, this one or any other, you practice in friendly challenges. It's best to kind of get the hang of it, do it in friendly challenges, then hit ladder, then hit war, and crush with the attack strategy. It can be done with any attack, but you must practice. There's no exceptions. So let's give a little bit of love right here to Divine Justice and go to their profile. There you go. If you want to join up with them, their Discord server is right there. And I believe we're going to take a look at AC3's profile as well. Yes, I think we are giving some love to the master of the strategy, AC3. Check him out in game. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you are here right now, I want you to come through my Instagram and drop a purple and a blue heart on my latest video or on my latest picture. That's going to let me know that you guys stayed until the end of the video. If you don't have an Instagram, drop them in the comment section as well. I'll know what it means. I know it means that you guys are OGs, original gangsters, and you made it until the end of the video. But like I said, we're out of here for today. You guys are awesome. Your support is amazing. Thank you guys so much for supporting me on my journey and making me be able to be a full-time content creator right here on YouTube. I love you guys, and I'll see you back here later on today with another video or live stream. Until then, be good.